played out there today? I mean,
well, we didn't play very well. Disappointing. Coming off a weekend sweep, and I thought we swung the bats okay. We had 11 hits, gave up 4, we walked 8 guys. The starting pitching set the tone. So you gotta give Northridge credit. I really thought they outplayed us. They outcompeted our club tonight, and hey, it's the game will check you, and it did tonight, and it was disappointing. But on the positives, we got Zeal a day off, and Has, I thought, caught really well. We got Jacob Barrett in the game, and I thought he threw the ball fairly well. And so there was some signs of guys showing up, but overall it was pretty disappointing.
Coach, last week, Cody Potee kind of put out maybe the best start of his career so far.
Yeah.
And you had talked about taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I mean, can you talk about the performance tonight from him?
Well, it's I guess what young guys do. They take a couple steps forward, and he took a step back tonight. He seemed confused. No strikes. Fastball command was lacking. Breaking ball command was not there. So he'll be fine. We have a ton of confidence in him, and he's had 3 really dominating performances. Really, 2 out of the bullpen and 1 as a starter, and so we got to go back to the drawing board and see why or how that happened. But it was certainly disappointing.
and it seemed like you had a relatively quick hook with him. Was it anything you saw before the game or anything
no,
too?
No, you know what? It's a good question. I saw a really good bullpen. I saw a guy looked like he was prepared. He came out and threw 4 straight. I thought the next guy struck out. We didn't get a call there. They ended up walking him. I thought they showed good plate discipline, and we needed a guy that was going to pound the zone, and it wasn't going to be him tonight. So I decided to go with Caprillion early, and we put up 6 zeros after that. So we got a chance to get back in the ball game, but we didn't do enough offensively. So, but it was quicker than normal for me. Usually I let him get through that, but I didn't see a whole lot of good things happening.
Coach, last time you guys played, took advantage of 6 errors to win a 1-run game.
Yeah.
Up there in Northridge, they didn't really make a lot of mistakes tonight. Can you kind of talk about just what the difference was between those 2 performances for you guys?
Well, it's 2 months ago. That game was they're Tuesday games, so you don't you're not going to analyze every pitch and analyze every play, but I thought they outplayed us. They outpitched us for sure. They threw more strikes. They had 8 walks and they had 4 hits. So it's not like they knocked the door down with a bunch of runs, but they did enough to win, and you got to give them credit. We certainly didn't do enough to win.
And Coach, as far as in the middle of the game there, they brought in their lefty and they faced 7 of 8 left-handed batters with him. Got all of them out except for 1. Is that at all a concern with you guys being left-hand dominant in the lineup?
Well, that's been an issue all year. We've won 31 games out of 45, and at times it's it's a roadblock, no question. We just don't have enough right-handed bats. So it's concerning. I mean, that is their number 1 guy, I believe. I think Keel's their number 1 guy, and we've dealt with it all year. We've kind of hurt, we kind of dodged it, to be quite honest with you, and because we've pitched well enough, or we played good defense, or we won 4-3, tonight we gave up 4 runs. We could have won tonight, really, if we would have offense a little bit. But at the same time, it's the guy did their job. You're talking about Sandoval, or you're talking about Keel?
I believe that was Sandoval.
Yeah, Sandoval. Yeah, he handled our left-handed hitters, and there again, we've seen a lot of left-handed pitching for the obvious. But, you know, there again, it's about middle approach and, you know, using the whole field. And but, you know, he got the best of us tonight.